Hi everybody, day number 78, do things that scare you. I've come to the realisation that if you want to progress at anything, then sometimes we have to do things that scare us. There's been a couple of examples throughout my life where I've had to just bite the bullet, get on with it, and do something where I've actually been quite scared to do it. Driving's a big one, probably because I'm sat in my car. I hated driving, I had a real fear of it. I was worried that I was going to have a crash, I was worried that I wasn't good enough to do it. And it took me quite a long time to actually work up the balls to get in my car on my own after I finally passed my test and just get from A to B. I had to get some refresher lessons to do it, but I said to myself, I've got to do it, otherwise I'm just immobile, I'm just going to stay where I am. And now I'm able to reap the benefits of driving. I'm able to drive to work, I got a better job, drive to the gym, all those kind of things. And I think that's quite telling, really, being immobile, because if we don't do the things that do scare us, then we are going to be quite immobile. We're not going to be able to advance, we're not going to be able to do anything. There's so many examples of things where, you know, if you don't move because you're scared, then you're just going to be static for the rest of your life. I was scared to travel. I hopped on a plane and went to Asia when I was in my late 20s. It was the furthest I'd never been. And yeah, I was really scared. I was scared shitless. I thought I'm 9,000 miles from home if anything goes wrong. But honestly, going to Asia for a couple of months, it was one of the best experiences of my life, and it helped me really come out of my comfort zone. I was no longer immobile, I advanced. It's the same with, you know, anything. If you apply it to dating, you know, if you don't have the balls to go and ask someone out and ask for their phone number, then you're going to be immobile. You're just going to be static for, you know, the rest of your dating life. You're not going to have a chance to build something beautiful with someone and get that experience. Sam and I used to do like jiu-jitsu and stuff. I was really scared. It's quite intimidating walking into a room with a bunch of blokes, and you know, they've all been training for years, and you haven't got a Scooby-Doo, and you're worried you're going to look like a bit of a twat if you fuck up, even though it's your first time. But you know, I was scared, but I went and did it, and I advanced. I learned something new. I had a good time. I got fit. Going to the gym as well, classic one. A lot of people are scared going to the gym. They think that everybody's watching them, but trust me, they're not. Everybody's too busy worrying about their own problems. But it's just another example of, if you don't do something that scares you, you're just going to stay where you are. You know, you're not going to hit your fitness goals and that. I'm going to try and run a 5k this year. That's one of my goals. And I'm scared shitless, but I'm going to do it anyway. You know, I'm scared of looking like an idiot because it's going to be an organised race. But, you know, the goal is just to finish. It's something that scares me and I want to do it. And that's my advice for you today. Thanks, folks. Look after yourselves.